I'm going to cut right to the chase. Recently, I stumbled upon a strategy that uses two lesser known TradingView indicators, and let me tell you this, it is insanely accurate if you follow the rules I'm going to lay out here today. And this will work perfectly with stocks, crypto and forex as well, and I suggest using the 1 minute time frame for this strategy. So in this video, I will show you how to set up your TradingView with the indicators needed for this to work. Then I will show you how to use these indicators to spot incredible trading opportunities just like this. And then I will also show you how to place your stop loss and take profit to make as much money as possible per trade. Additionally, I will give you some secret tips at the end of the video to optimize your trading and become more profitable overall. Doesn't matter the strategy you use. So let's start with the TradingView setup. For this strategy, we're going to need to use three indicators. First one is stochastic RSI. It's similar to your standard RSI but simplified and easier to use, and shows values that are averaged out. To add this indicator, go to indicators and type in stock and just select stochastic RSI. We're going to leave all values for this indicator as default, meaning that it's going to use the time frame from the chart. Next indicator that we need to add is called super trend. It's one of the simplest indicators to detect trends. And to add that indicator, just go here to indicators once again, type in super trend and just select this indicator right here. And you will notice now that there are red areas and there are green areas that super trend marks for us. This will be extremely important later on. And the third indicator that we're going to use is 50 EMA. You're most probably similar with this, but we are using this for this strategy to confirm what stochastic RSI and super trend is saying, the two indicators we added previously. And guys, it's always nice to add extra indicators for that confirmation. And to add EMA, simply go here, type in EMA, select moving average exponential, then go to settings, and we want to select length at 50. This just means that it will show you price averaged out over a 50-day period. Click OK, and now we have our EMA in blue. To make it more visible, go to settings, style, let's make it pink, and let's make it thicker, just like this. So now that we have these indicators added in our TradingView chart, let's go over on how to actually use these indicators. So when the super trend indicator is green, just like it is here, and the price action is trading above the 50 EMA, just like it is here, we are only allowed to take long positions. And that is because both super trend and 50 EMA confirm that we're currently in an uptrend. Similarly, if the super trend is red and the price is trading below the 50 moving average, just like it is here in this range, we're only allowed to take short position. So now that we have a confirmed downtrend, which is confirmed both by super trend and the 50 EMA, it's time to look for a short entry. And to do that, we're going to use stochastic RSI. And if you didn't know, most of these indicators, for example RSI, stochastic RSI and MACD, what they do is they try to indicate when asset is oversold or overbought. And if the stochastic RSI is above the 80-point line right over here, that indicates that asset is overbought. Similarly, if the stochastic RSI is going below the 20-point line, that generally means that asset is oversold. And what happens in a downtrend like this, when asset is overbought, generally there's a huge sell-off coming soon, which we can see happen right over here. So how do we actually take our trade entries? It's simple. Once we have a confirmed downtrend like this, we wait for the stochastic RSI to come above the 80-point line and start going down like this. And this is where we would actually enter a short position. So let me show you a foolproof way for beginners to set their stop losses and take profits. So once we have a confirmation that stochastic RSI is making a loop, we are going to enter a trade with a short, just like this. As for stop loss, we want to set it to very conservative values. So let's do that to a previous swing high, which is right over here, and I'm going to set it just above the previous swing high, which you can see right here. So that would be 0.60% stop loss. As for take profit, we want to aim for risk reward ratio of 2. In this case, that would be 1.23%. But if you want to be more conservative, you can lower it to 1.5, which is also acceptable risk-reward ratio for this strategy. Then it would look something like this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a successful trade right there. Let's look for some more examples. So here we have green super trend, and the price is trading above the 50 EMA, as you can see right here. So now we're going to look for long entries, and here's a perfect example. We have the stochastic RSI going below the 20-point line right over here, and it's making a loop and coming back up, and this is where we enter a long position. So let's do that, entering long here, setting my stop loss to previous swing low, which was right over here. As for take profit, let's aim for 2 risk to reward ratio, and that is 1.61% profit if we win this trade. So let's see how this actually plays out. So in this instance, we would easily make a successful trade based on this trading strategy. But guys, I don't want to be that kind of channel that just shows you strategy and says it will work 100% of the time, because that's not true at all. These strategies don't work 100% of the time, not even 90% of the time. And if someone on YouTube is saying that their strategy works 100% of the time, they're lying. But there's one very simple thing that you should absolutely be doing with any strategy that will dramatically increase the times you actually win your trades, and that is, I kid you not, drawing support and resistances on higher time frames and then trading on lower time frames according to your strategy if it agrees with support or resistance. Let me show you what I mean. So let's go to 1 hour time frame and plot out some trend lines. We're going to draw our lower trend line right here, which will act as our support, and then we're going to draw our upper trend line just like this, connecting two previous highs. Now let's go back to 5-minute time frame, and just with 2 extra lines drawn on the chart like this, the whole strategy changes dramatically. And what I mean by this is that if price is closer to the lower trend line right here, we are not going to take short trades. We are only looking for long entries despite what the strategy tells us, because higher time frame supports and resistances are more powerful than any strategy. So in this case right here, according to strategy, we should be opening a short position, but since we're so close to this lower trend line, which acts as a support, this strategy would fail and you would lose money. Similarly, it also sometimes pays to break the rules of your strategy. For example, here we can see that we are close to the lower trend line right over here, but the super trend is still red and we are under the 50 EMA. But the stochastic RSI is indicating that the asset is oversold. So entering a long position here by setting the stop loss just below the trend line would be a smart idea. Let's see how this plays out in real time. Dangerously close to the stop loss, but still chugging along, and here we go, close to the take profit, and there we go, take profit hit just like that. And guys, with this I want to remind you that you shouldn't be following any strategy religiously. Just use strategies to guide you in the right direction, but if you see good trade opportunities form, don't be afraid to take them if they don't fit your strategy 100%, because you can use stochastic RSI by itself, you can use super trend by itself, you can use any indicator by itself, and combining it with support and resistance, you have a powerful combination. And guys, if you want to receive up to $4,000 as a sign-up bonus, use the link in my description to sign up for Bybit, which is the best futures and spot trading platform for crypto that is out there. Additionally, if you don't have any money to actually start trading, I highly recommend that you check out this project by Live Math Money. It shows you how you can easily build a business on Twitter that makes you $100 per day, all passively. And I'm constantly using the principles I learned from this book to grow my Twitter business, which is currently generating me close to $300 per day. Thank you so much for watching the video. Bye.